What's cracking?
What's cracking?
Welcome to what's cracking? Evil Dead. I was trying. You know how when they talk, it sounds like
Two
a lot of
voices,
people
yeah.
talking. I was gonna see if we
We
could
would just have to say it at the
synchronize.
same time.
Welcome. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Welcome to What's Crackin' Movies. Evil Dead Burn. That was all right.
Nice.
We sound fucking nerds. So we just got back from watching Evil Dead Burn. This is the third Evil Dead out of the remakes.
Mm-hmm.
In total, this would be what, the sixth Evil Dead?
Yeah.
So there's
If you're not counting, if you're counting Army of Darkness.
counting
Yeah.
up Army of Darkness. So the original 3 are from Sam Raimi.
Bruce Campbell.
And Bruce Campbell, and the remake is I don't know who did the remake. Was it Lee Cronin? Let's check our phones. Let's check our magical little mirrors.
Yeah, so this is 2026 Evil Dead Burns, and this is Sebastian Venick, and co-written by Florin Bernard and produced by Sam Raimi and Rob Tappert.
Yeah. So I liked the remake, the first remake, Evil Dead, and then Evil Dead Rise. Both of those were fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And this one, I was expecting to be at the same level, and it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. It wasn't what I expected. It was just, damn, dude, I don't know. I was expecting to come out being like, oh my God, this shit was fucking crazy. It was fucking awesome. They still got it, but it wasn't bad. It was still good, but what was missing was like, I wasn't at the edge of my seat, really. It was kind of like the Deadites weren't Deadites. They weren't that. Like in the last ones, they were more of like assholes, like and laughing more, like just more like crazy, and like they were still crazy, but they weren't like. I feel like they weren't that present all that much.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like it was missing like them saying like, ah, you bitch, ah, fuck you.
Yeah.
And,
like,
you fucking asshole.
Yeah, there were some scenes in there where I leaned over and I was like, oh, I thought she was going to say this, and she didn't say it.
Yeah.
It's like, because if you watch enough of the Evil Deads, like you get the humor and the little, you get that. And then, like, there was a lot of moments in this movie where like I thought I was dead. Like I was like, oh, she's going to say this.
Yeah, and then like normally they would be laughing like in the other room and like just saying weird shit or singing and just laughing, and like in the last one, I remember the mom was saying like just funny shit behind the door, looking through the peephole to the kids, and like fucked up, brutal shit, but it was also funny at the same time. I think it was missing like that a lot. This one, it almost felt like a little bit too serious, like especially with spoilers for Evil Dead Burn. The intro was awesome. The intro was cool because it started off in a lake.
And from Evil Dead Rise, Ellie, the single mom, she made a return, so that was pretty fucking cool.
Was that her? That wasn't her.
Yes, it was.
Because she was a redhead.
Well, her hair was wet.
She was a full-on. I don't think that was her.
No?
I want to say no. Because, she looked like a kid, this one. The Evil Dead Rise woman was like a woman, like full-on. Yeah, the intro was cool because they were on a lake, and this guy they're fishing, right? And he gets I don't know, the demons. I don't know why that lake is haunted. Was a book down there? I don't understand that. But anyway, he gets a face full of fish hooks and gets yanked into the lake. His face gets all fucked up, and he lures the other guy into the lake, and there's a deadite there that's in a girl's body, flips the boat over, starts boiling the water, and all the fish fry up, and the guy that's in there starts boiling up. And yeah, after that it goes she's looking for a family member, a bloodline or something, and it goes on to the main characters.
Yeah, it says right here it was Ellie.
It was her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I don't remember how the last one ended.
The marks on her face looked like her. That's why I thought it was her.
Okay. Maybe it was.
I could be wrong. Let us know. Talk shit in our DM. But, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And I think it was like, I think it had to do a lot with like abusive relationships. Like the main character was like having like PTSD because her partner dies.
Yeah, it starts off with first you have they're at the lake, and this whole thing happens where it's like just two bros on a fishing trip,
telling the other guy, don't answer your phone,
Yeah.
Oh, you motherfucker, I'm leaving if you answer the phone. It's like, come on. It's like, hey babe, I was just gonna call you.
Yeah. And so he walks off, and the one guy, he's like, they're fishing, and he's standing by the two fishing lines, and the fishing lines start like casting out, like going zzz, and he's kind of like, what the fuck? So he starts reeling in, and then like some fishing lines jump out of the water.
I already said that part.
Well, yeah. And then you talk about with the guy on the boat?
Yeah, I already said all that part.
Sorry.
So now
I
it goes,
was like,
now it goes to the
I
club.
know it was Ellie. So now they're at a party, and it's the four main-ish characters in the beginning. And they're all like partying, I guess.
They're clubbing
Joseph,
hard.
And he has his girlfriend.
Someone's birthday.
Thigh.
She got them thighs.
There's not a lot of like really notable actors in this movie, none that I know. But
yeah, I didn't recognize anybody.
Well, just like all the other Evil Dead movies, other than Bruce Campbell, there's not like a lot of like you're not going to see Ryan Gosling in this. You're not going to see. Like,
I wish.
Yeah, this is just so it's the four main characters: Joseph, Thea, Alice, and then Will. They're all like at a party, and Alice and Will, they kind of have like they're bickering, like they're a married couple, and Joseph and Thea, they're normal couple, but yeah, the Alice and Will, they're kind of like bickering, going back and forth. It's Joseph's birthday party, and it's really awkward. Like I remember looking over at you, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? Like this is fucking weird. And they're fighting, and
it's just a toxic relationship.
They get pissed, and
the guy storms off.
He
gets in a car,
his
driving
car.
reckless. Yeah. Fucking with his stereo. That one girl that comes out of the lake,
Ellie,
steps out. He crashes into her. Then big title screen, Evil Dead Burn. He's under the car. He's trying to fucking get out. And then her head is like, oh, we found you. Take us to your family. Blah, whatever.
Yeah, and she does the 4 chants from the 4 words from the Book of the Dead. Yeah.
Skaradush.
And it's cool because every time she says each word, like something's happening. Like it's like, oh, one little flame starts up, and then she says another one, and then his seatbelt tightens, and he's like, oh fuck. Then she says a third one, and then there's a bigger flame, and then right when she's about to say the 4th one, you just feel the like suspense. Where you're like, oh fuck, it's coming. Then she says the last word, and then the car catches on fire, and she does this creepy laugh where she's like laughing as he's on fire.
That's the only part that they did the laugh. Yeah. I was like, oh cool. When it started, I was like, yes, it's gonna be
so it did have a good beginning.
It had a good intro, but then it was I don't know. It kind of just like, then they had a funeral scene, and it was awkward and weird. It was kind of funny. It had funny moments, but it wasn't as funny as a lot of other reviews said it was. It was
yeah.
Okay.
They're having the funeral service, and Will's in the casket, closed casket. And the mom gets up. She has a nice speech, and then they ask, Will's wife, Alice, like, "Hey, do you have anything to say?" And she's like, "I didn't.
I forgot my speech or something."
She says, "I didn't write a speech," and everyone's like, looking back at her,
bitch.
like, "You didn't write a fucking speech for your
you can't get up there and freestyle, girl. Yeah. Freestyle for your man up there."
Yeah, and everyone's all dressed up. Alice is wearing like
tennis shoes.
Yeah, like a baggy, looks like Will's clothing, like just like a
dude. When
shirt.
I die, I don't want you wearing this shit right here that you're wearing.
I'm gonna wear this.
You wear my shirts.
Yeah.
Wear my clothes to my funeral. It'd be hilarious. Yeah. And you better riff hard on the podium.
I am.
Be spit and start beatboxing.
Play some like Backstreet Boys in the background.
This is what Saul loved, and then play some shit that I would never play and piss everyone off.
Oh,
you guys didn't know Saul like I did.
Putting on the Ritz by Taco. That's how you love that.
Yeah. Suck a duck, suck a my duck, suck
I
my
love that
cock,
song.
and suck a my fucking tits.
Oh
Sucking
my
on a
God.
dick.
Yeah.
My funeral's gonna be sick. You guys be there or be square.
Yeah. But it's really awkward. It's an awkward scene. They're all kind of like, grieving. Alice is kind of like just whatever about it. And then after the service, this one guy, like this one funeral worker, he's like trying to wheel the casket into the crematorium, and it's like awkward. Like you think he's almost gonna tip the casket over because he's like,
Yeah, it's all.
oh, and then the whole time there's construction.
Construction's going on, yeah.
Outside of the funeral home, and
it's
they're
just
trying to do their
weird.
speeches, and you're
It's
hearing like
uncomfortable.
jackhammers, like
Yeah.
and so he goes into the crematorium, he puts his headphones, he starts freestyling, singing, and he gets a fire on, and he hears a knock at the door, and it's the dad. Dad comes in, and he's like, oh, I just want a couple minutes with my son. So he's like, I'm not supposed to, but whatever, and he leaves. And then the dad's like, starts crying, and then he hears like a knock, and he goes to check out the door, and no one's there, and then he realizes, oh shit, it's coming from the casket. So he starts freaking out, and he's like, grabs a fucking crowbar?
I don't know, something.
Yeah.
Starts trying to break it open, makes a hole in it, a hand comes out, and it burns
it's a
him.
creepy like fire hand.
And if you guys are familiar with Evil Dead lore, it's like a zombie, but they can do it with a touch, with a cut, or with saliva.
Yeah.
And
you're infected.
You're infected right away.
Yeah.
So the dad is the first one to be all fucking crazy eyes, and we'll skip to the dinner scene because that was the most. I think that was one of the best parts.
Yeah, they go and they kind of have like an after party at the grandparents' house that was passed down to Joseph. And so they're all having like a dinner party over there, and it's awkward. They're all sitting at the table.
Yeah, it's dark and gray. This whole movie looks gray as shit too. There's not a lot of color in it. Yeah, and there's a dog. Oh, that's right. If you guys are sensitive to animal abuse, be forewarned. You may not like this. And we were just talking about this in our Independence Day review because I told you that there was a dog there. And then in the test screening, they had the dog die in Independence Day, and they got terrible feedback. So they were like, "Hey, let's let the dog live." And that's why
Sam Raimi said,
"Yeah,
fuck
you
that."
don't kill dogs or pets or any kind of animal in any movie." And sure as shit, we watched this movie. There's a scene where there's a dog coming to the dad as the whole family's arguing. Like,
do you think he's kind of like the dog senses that he's like,
dogs,
possessed?
animals sense all evil, dude,
so
all the
he's
time.
kind of really hanging close to the dad, and
he's going like, and he's like, go away. And meanwhile, they're blaming each other. It's your fault. You should have died. Wrong kid died.
Yeah, and Will owns like some type of restaurant, so Alice is trying to like confess to the family, like, hey, like I might go back to Paris because she's originally from Paris. And she's like, I kind of want to just, I don't want to do this. Like, I want to go back to Paris with my dad. And the mom's just kind of a bitch. And she's like, well,
they don't like
Will's
her.
legacy. And you're just going to let it die. You're his wife. And
you're just going to fart on his legacy, dude? You're his wife. You're just going to fart all over this table and on our faces and in his grave.
And she's just like, oh, no, we'll talk about it another time. No, we're going to talk about this right now.
We're going to talk about it now.
And they're fighting. And they keep, and like, it's just like really awkward, and the dog's coming up while everyone's arguing. The dog keeps coming up, and then the dad just like fucking is like, move, and like
he keeps trying to grab like knives and corkscrews, and they keep taking it away from him, and he finally grabs a fork, right?
Oh,
that's what he stabs the dog with. So he gets the dog and he starts just stabbing his fucking face or his eye. They don't really show it, but you can hear it and you can see it.
And then when the fork comes out, it's all like meaty
it's got the dog's hair in it.
Yeah.
He kills the dog pretty much. So that part was like, whoa,
and then he
dude.
kind of passes out he falls over on the floor and he says something like, help me or something. So Joseph and
the
his
dog
girlfriend,
does?
No,
help me.
No, the dad. Like, it's like he does all that, and then he's just like, oh, and he falls to the floor, and then he's like, help me. And so Joseph and his girlfriend start driving. By the way, Joseph and Will are brothers. I don't think we've mentioned that yet. They're brothers.
That's right.
So, so he's like, wrong kid, dad. So
wrong
Joseph,
kid, dad.
The son, the wrong kid that should have died. He's driving his dad, I guess, to the hospital. And it's also weird too because the dad, like, prior to this is like coughing and you can see the rot on his face. Like, a lot of them get possessed, they all
He's like, you look
have
demony,
crazy
Dad.
eyes. Yeah, and no one had said anything about that. Like, are you good? You don't look. No one had said that. But whatever. This is Evil Dead. We're not going to look too far into it. But so they're driving just down. It's like on a farm, so they're driving down the road and
middle of fucking nowhere.
And
Dad starts attacking
with like these little medical scissors. He's just going.
Yeah. Starts attacking the girlfriend, pulls her hair. They have a huge fight. Oh, it reminded me of Deadpool versus Wolverine car fight.
It's like that scene, but more like gory.
With three people, and they're just like pulling her hair, and the guy, the wrong kid, the kid that should have died, is a wiener, total fucking wiener.
Joseph, yeah.
Earlier in the movie, they show that like, oh, he got a gun. He's like in the glove compartment. I guess he's trying to be more of a man. And they were like, this
yeah,
wiener.
Because there's a scene where he and this scene was actually one of the scenes that they had shown when they were announcing the movie coming out. Yeah, the trailer. So the dad has taken the headrest off of the back of the seat, and the two metal prongs. Yeah. And he's like this, and and then Joseph, the wiener.
Has a gun pointed at the dad.
Yeah.
And he doesn't shoot him. And the girlfriend's going like, shoot him. He's fucking like, he's killing your fucking wife or your girlfriend, whatever. And he doesn't shoot his dad. Yeah. Clearly the dad is a demon or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, and he's about to fucking kill her because he's got this fucking seat. And so he fucking stabs her through the two things go through the mouth and through her throat.
Kills the girl. And this fucking wiener jumps out of the car and runs back home.
Yeah.
Just totally just.
Yeah. And then while this is going on, the mom and Alice bury the dog that the dad killed. And he comes back to life and he's attacking. Because when Alice goes out, she's like, finished burying the dog. She goes out to like a shed, I think to put a shovel back or something. And she finds like this book because it turns out that Joseph and Will, their grandfather was like researching the whole
Necronomicon.
Yeah, and so he like had this binder of all kinds of stuff, and in there it did mention something about that the one thing that could stop him is there's a dagger, and so she's looking at it and she almost says the word. She's reading it and she says 3 words, and by the 4th one you think she's gonna say it, and she goes, "Oh, fuck this!" And the dog jumps through the window and it's like fucking attacking her.
So the dog is back, but he's
But she gets away and she goes into the house and she's all freaking out, and the mom's like, "What the fuck?" And then Joseph comes in the house and he's going, and they're like, "What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on?"
And this is the trailer part. This whole scene is just the trailer.
You hear the like, and so they're all staring at the door and they're like, "What the fuck?" Alice goes to open the door, and it's Joseph's girlfriend, and she's like, and she's got the seat and she does her creepy little walk, and then she pulls it out. And then she's just like walking around the house, everyone's staring at her, and she grabs like a candle that's lit, and she just says like, "Here's a toast to
your family,
to your loving family," and she takes a shot of the candle wax.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then she just after she puts the shot glass down, she just looks at the mom and goes,
just charges at them. They start scrapping around and throw her ass down in the basement.
Oh, and by the way, another funny thing in this is they did introduce like, there's a grandma in this, and she's like got dementia or something, so it's kind of funny because when they're at the dinner table earlier, she's like, "Where's Will?"
Yeah,
"Where's
the
Will?"
dead son.
He's all dead.
"Where's Will? Aren't you married to Will?"
Yeah.
She's funny in it. She's got one leg.
And Joseph's girlfriend, she keeps accusing Joseph's girlfriend of stealing money. It's so funny because she's always stealing things.
Yeah.
Little racist old white lady. Oh. And it's just so funny because she's so she's like the one that adds some of the humor. But this is a lot of like Lee Cronin's. He likes evil grandmas for some reason, because in Lee Cronin's The Mummy, or Sam Raimi, my bad, never mind, getting all mixed up.
Yeah, they had nothing to do with each other, but it reminded me a lot of Lee Cronin's Mummy.
How you got the evil grandma in there.
Grandma.
So yeah, she's had some humor to it, but
and then later on, like, how like the Deadites do crazy shit, like she drink the candle wax. the dad is outside and he whistles and the demon dog comes to his side.
And
he
he's
pulls
standing
out
almost like a
gun.
vampire thing, and it's like he won't come in the house.
Yeah, it's weird. He pulls out a gun and he starts shooting himself in the mouth and then through the head.
Trying
and
to
through
show
the
off that he's a
temple.
badass.
It was like, what the fuck is he doing? I was like, why doesn't he shoot him? He's just trying to like scare them.
Intimidate them,
They
I
like-
guess, yeah.
See, it would have been cool if he was saying shit while he was doing that. Like, 1, 2, buckle my shoe, or some fucking weird shit. Anything, dude. Like anything.
Yeah.
Singing a song or something.
Yeah.
Or laughing. But he's
That's
just.
what I'm saying. Evil Dead movies, they have more like that. And it
Dead
didn't-
by
yeah.
dawn, dead by dawn, something, dude.
She says it once in this movie. And then another
I didn't
thing,
hear it.
she did once. She said, "You'll be dead by dawn."
You'll
She
all
says
be
it
dead
once.
by dawn, yeah.
Yeah, and then they don't really show the Book of the Dead in this, which kind of sucked because I was like, oh man, it would have been cool to see that. They didn't do that. You saw a few little like clippets of the tape recording, but you don't really hear a whole lot. And
after that, it was they board up the house, and now they're just trying to get to them. They're like, they want to know where the dagger is, and they think the grandma knows or the dude, the boy knows, the young wiener kid.
yeah, so they lock Joseph's girlfriend in like what seems to be the basement.
Yeah, she
And-
gets back out. She tricks grandma.
Yeah, she's like, I have the. She's like, are you gonna give me the things you stole? And she's like,
Yeah. Let's do
like,
that.
It's
yeah.
kind of funny. She's like, yeah. And so the grandma goes and locks her. And she gets out. And then it's like in every typical movie, it's like, why the fuck are you going to leave this like dementia ass old lady or like
Dementia heaven ass bitch.
Yeah. And so she's like, I don't know, you just hear, oh,
Yeah.
they go in there. The grandma's out of her wheelchair and she's like, oh.
She has that little the chair
lift?
the
Yeah.
stair lift that she goes up and down in. Later on when she gets possessed, the way she gets possessed is she has like fake teeth. The girl like takes them out of her teeth and she starts licking them like all
Put it
like
in her
sensual
mouth.
and then puts
Just
it back
like in Lee
there.
Cronin's The Mummy. Remember?
There was another, it was a
The
lot of
little kid pulled
similarities.
the
Yeah,
whole grandma's dentures out. And so
A
she
lot
pulled
of
her dentures
similarities.
out, put it in the mouth.
yeah. God, yeah. This movie had like, well, I guess those are based in the same universe.
Yeah.
But I felt like I'm just gonna call them Deadites. The Deadites in the Mummy, Lee Cronin's The Mummy, were like more intimidating, funnier too. But yeah, that happens. Wiener kid kills his girlfriend, bashing her fucking brains in with a
dishwasher
drawer after he had fucking fallen onto a bunch of kitchen knives, and I think this is also in the trailer.
Yeah.
And she's on top of him like, oh, you didn't have no trouble stabbing me in the neck, but you killed your
Dad,
didn't kill
no
your
problem.
dad. You didn't kill your dad.
I see how it is.
I see how it is. I'll be back. She fucking kisses him all over.
Yeah, because
his
I think you
face.
hear the grandma and she's like, I have what you're looking for. Oh, or was it
the mom or something.
someone just yells like, I have what you're looking for. And she goes up to the top and the grandma's sitting there. And that's when she does the creepy denture thing, takes it out.
Yeah.
And
that's
then
right.
Alice pops up around the corner.
She's like,
she
oh,
whacks
where's
her
your
down the stairs.
with her fake foot, with the grandma's fake foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that's when she dies.
And then this is the part where I was kind of like, there's like this really funny scene where Alice like ties the belt from the stair lift around the grandma's leg, and she puts because the grandma gets possessed now, and so she like ties the thing around the grandma's leg, and she just slowly drags the grandma down the stairs, and it's this really awkward scene where you see her just very slowly.
She's just
dragged.
staring. Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought in that way she was gonna be like bitch or say something like that.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, but she didn't say anything, and it would have been a perfect opportunity.
I was
to throw that
expecting
in there.
something funny too. I was
Yeah.
like, and it was just quiet and perfect for a one-liner.
Yeah.
A Deadite line.
Didn't say it.
Didn't say anything. I was
Uh-huh.
like, dude, this is a missed opportunity. The fuck.
Yeah, so she goes down the stairs and she's down at the bottom, and you see her. She grabs a broken piece of glass and she starts hacking at her leg. And
We don't see her again.
Yeah,
either.
you don't see her again because I remember like thinking I was like, oh shit, like maybe
You're
she
gonna
gets
see
away.
her crawling on just the two.
But you
hands.
don't.
No, I don't know what happened to her.
Yeah, what instead happens is the dad comes in and he fucking beats the shit out of Joseph. He's like, where's the item that we're looking for? Where is the dagger? And I mean, like, it's almost comical because, like, you see Alice trying to get away and she's crawling around on the floor. And you're just seeing the dad, like, literally throw Joseph around like he's a dummy. And he's just like, ah, psh, 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 psh. And she makes her way to a bathroom. And she saves the fucking mom, who's like a complete bitch. She drags the mom to the bathroom with her, ties her up. She's like, why are you doing this? And she's like, you're fucking lucky I'm even, like, saving you right now.
Oh, God. Okay, so we missed the end credit scene. The mid-credit scene shows a surviving one-legged deadite grandma, Polly, attacking a helpful bystander, while the final post-credit scene brings back Ellie Bixler, the terrifying maggot mommy villain from Evil Dead Rise. So we missed 2 scenes. So stay for the if you go watch it, there's 2 scenes we missed.
Oh, so maybe that wasn't Ellie in the beginning. Maybe that was her at the end and we missed it.
Yeah, damn, that sucks.
I thought that was her in the beginning.
We haven't been staying for...
Well, the song was fucking terrible, which we'll get to that. The song at the end of the movie, I hated. Sorry if anyone liked it, but I hated this song. I was like, I gotta get out of here. Like,
we
I
can
can't
pretty
do
much
this,
just rate it
Yeah.
now. I mean...
I didn't need to see that end scene to really be like, oh, hell yeah. Like, I was like, this just was whatever to me.
The ending death kill. I mean, the boyfriend comes back and he's all like burned, but
he looks like the mummy.
He looks like Imhotep from
yeah.
Brendan Fraser's The Mummy,
Mm-hmm.
and he's saying shit and you're nothing without me.
You can't die without her.
Blah, blah,
I
blah.
refuse to die without you. We're dying together. And
She-
he throws her into this like weird. So
They're,
Alice
like, in a
runs out to like a
construction place.
construction place on the farm, and he throws her into some like pit that like I don't know. What
That's
is,
like
yeah.
hot tar or some shit.
Yeah.
And she's in there, and her leg. She lands in a spike with her foot, and
Yeah, it's a piece of like rebar sticking out, and her leg goes through the rebar, and she's stuck, and so he starts filling it up.
a lot of hot things because it is called Evil Dead Burn.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like,
lots of fire in this. Yeah,
fire. Yeah, the house was burned down, so they're at the construction thing. Hot tars going almost like it's lava. She gets out, and he's like, "Where's the knife?" Because she ends up finding a little knife and stabs the fucking little brother back at the house. So she has it with her, and they're at the tar thing, and he's like, "Where's the knife? Where is it?" And
she also has a
tricks
pocket
him.
knife.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so she tricks the husband, the Imhotep looking husband, and he stabs him in the neck with the real one, and he's like, "I love you." Flashes back to like when they were happy, and then she just like
she's like,
tears
that's not enough, and just starts. Yeah,
he crushes his head up with her bare hands without screaming. There's not a lot of screaming in this, was there? It was just she was just like
kind of.
it was funny the way she was crushing her head. She was making the expressions, her teeth, her mouth, her face, like she was screaming, but it was just silent. She was just like, ah. Too bad our video camera died, or otherwise you'd be seeing my dumb face.
Yeah.
But
Just picture it.
She crushes it. It's very CGI.
Crawls into the middle of the road, and she's like,
yeah. Gets a
Creates
cigarette.
a little fetal position. She's like, ah.
Yeah.
And then the paramedics and the cop cars show up.
Yeah, and
Classic scene, woman survivor sitting in the back of a.
Who was it? What did it? What
She's got
did
a
this
cup
to
of
you?
hot cocoa.
My ex-husband did this.
Cue the shitty fucking techno French music.
Yeah, and then the credit scenes that I just described that we missed. Damn, I'm kind of bummed that we didn't see that shit.
We can probably see it. There's a way to see it.
Yeah, and what I did like about this was it wasn't too like a nostalgia bait, like here's the chainsaw, like what's his name used. Instead they used what is that tool called?
It's like a hedge trimmer or something.
But it was
like
with a
blades.
saw, with a circle saw at the end.
There was like earlier at the very end scene, she grabs a what are those things? The construction tool, jackhammer kind of tool.
And made it seem like she was going to grab
next to
chainsaw.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, she's going to get the chainsaw. She didn't. She got a fucking jackhammer. The guy's like covered in hot tar, by the way. If you're going to fucking jackhammer a dude covered in hot tar, it's going to fucking splatter on you. Didn't fucking do that.
That was such a weird kill.
I was like, it would have been so fucking cool if she had the chainsaw. Nope, didn't do it. So that little tool is in an Evil Dead movie. The first one that's like a weed whacker.
It is? Oh,
or nope, sorry, never mind. I'm thinking of a Friday the 13th movie. Ignore me. No, it's not. But yeah, like, get a fucking chainsaw. I'm like, no.
Yeah, that was a weird kill. I think they were just kind of ran out of like, damn, what could we do that's like crazier than the last one? Because then the last one, the last Deadite got thrown into like a wood chipper, and it was like all raining blood in the parking garage.
So fucking cool.
It was cool.
But
that's the end.
And I will say the things I did like about this is I really liked the beginning. I thought that was so fucking cool. I liked the car crash scene. That was really cool.
Yeah.
I like the grandma that they decided to put a grandma in this movie. I thought that was awesome because they didn't do that in the other one. And so there was definitely some cool moments. This is probably my least favorite Evil Dead movie. Would I watch it again? Probably not.
Yeah, I think this is like right on the same level as Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Like they were good. Like they weren't bad.
I like the Lee Cronin's The Mummy. I don't have anything bad to say about that movie.
I wouldn't rewatch them.
I didn't like the characters. I did not like the characters. I just the story like line. I just didn't like it. Like there were so many moments where Alice should have just been like, "Fuck this, I'm out," and she didn't.
Yeah.
Like, you have an abusive fucking husband. You're going to go and, like... But I get that's, like, the idea of it. That, you know, you stay where you shouldn't stay type thing. You need to leave, blah, blah, blah. But I just didn't like the characters. The acting was fucking terrible. And not in, like, a Evil Dead way where the acting is terrible. It's, like, just bad acting.
Yeah, it was... I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad
Joseph
Evil
was
Dead.
a wiener. And I feel like there wasn't much, like... character development, like you don't really get to like feel or know the characters like you do in some of them. And
well, a lot of them are just there to get killed or get tortured.
Yeah, but in other Evil Dead movies, like you get like at least an idea of the characters, and you see a little bit more like one-on-one time where they're hanging out. This had too many like scenes just jumping back and forth and jumping back and forth. I felt like maybe they shouldn't have done that so much, but
yeah. I don't know. I was just disappointed in the Deadite action stuff.
Yeah.
But hats off to them for having balls to actually killing a dog. Like, goddamn.
That was hard to watch.
That was crazy, dude.
Yeah. But I'd say if I had to rate this movie, and I'm almost sad to say this, I'd give this a 7.
Really? I was going to give it like a 6.
Oh, yeah, so I don't feel bad.
Whatever we gave Lee Cronin's The Mummy, because that...
no, and also... That's you. I liked Lee Cronin's
both that movie and this movie are 15 minutes too long. Remember Lee Cronin's movie is also like 2 hours?
I don't have anything bad to say about that movie,
this one was a little bit too long, too.
Lee Cronin The Mummy had more times in that movie where I was just cringing. Like, it was so uncomfortable. I enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, but there was nothing mummy about it. That's what sucks.
So it's still
it's
good.
Like if you're gonna call it something else, and then I'd be fine, because I was expecting a mummy somewhere. It was just
she was the mummy.
A rotting little girl, possessed little girl.
Yeah.
I mean, that movie could have worked.
The whole ritual is a mummification process.
That movie could have worked as an Evil Dead, like Evil Dead Buried or some shit.
Oh, God, they're going to make another one.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Sam Raimi. Anyway,
Evil Dead Christmas.
Evil Dead Christmas. Evil Dead Halloween.
Yeah.
You're welcome again, you guys. But anyway, yeah. Thanks
for listening, guys.
Thanks for listening. Okay.
Shut up, Marty.
Later.